What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be working on the Lincoln Continental. As you guys know, 23rd garage and V-tuned. Spliced this bad boy in. She's looking good, and we got to bondo it and get it into primer. And luckily for us, it's going to be super easy. You know, there's not really any warpage. They did a very good job welding all this. Just gotta grind it all down. Not too shabby. I'm very happy with it. Big shout out to them. Look at that gap. Everything is just beautiful. So we need to bondo this area, this, all through here. And I think I'm just gonna grind all this down right here and prime it and seam seal it. I think that's all it needs. Same thing down here. Also, we do need to throw a new seam up inside there. But before we do any body work on this car, I actually need to paint my grandpa's car. He's actually visiting from Vancouver, and he's actually rebuilding this car to take home with him, and then he's rebuilding another one in there to sell. So let's go in the paint booth. All right, so here is my grandpa's car. This is a 2020 Honda Accord Sport, and it was involved in a little collision right here. The hood wasn't too bad. Mostly the damage was into this fender and suspension. So he got all the framework done on it, and he got it in here looking nice. Went ahead and bondoed this. Also, there was a little bit of damage on this fender right here. Nate from 23rd garage slicked it in. It looks beautiful. So as you guys can see, this thing just looks great. All it needs is a paint job. So we're gonna slick this thing in, and it shouldn't be too bad. You know, we're just gonna blend onto the doors and in the front bumper, and let's get this thing slicked in. The first thing we got to do is actually clean it. It is pretty dirty. I don't know why the boys didn't, what's it called? Well, my finger was already black, but the dust, you see that? I don't know why the boys didn't wash it before they brought it in here, but it's all good, no big deal. This thing just needs to be degreased real quick, and once it gets degreased, it's just gonna need final clean, bulldog everything. We're gonna bulldog all this. We actually want to make sure we bulldog this because my grandpa did mess up a little, and he sanded these doors with the 400, which is not good for a blend. But we went over it with the 1000 and a scuff pad, so luckily he didn't go too deep on it or sand through. So I think if we bulldog it, it'll be fine. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing cleaned up, throw it on that bulldog, and start painting. Okay, so I got the car all cleaned. I set the bumper up like this because it kind of flaps around. There's no way to really get it onto a stand. We really need a bumper stand, the one that goes up and you can put parts on it like doors and bumpers. That would be really nice. But I did notice right here, check this out, guys, nasty little gash. So I'm gonna have to sand that down and then throw some putty on it, because I did also notice a couple of rock chips here and there. There's a pretty big one somewhere over here. But yeah, I want to make sure all this is perfect. You know, my grandpa, he doesn't see the best, so he misses stuff like that and that. But it's no big deal. We're going to take care of it for him. Putty this and putty those rock chips. And really, that's pretty much it. I mean, he did a great job fixing this car. Everything to me looks very good. Good prep work. So we're going to go ahead and get those parts done. And then we're going to bulldog everything. It's an adhesion promoter, and we put it on plastic simply because if you don't, the paint will not adhere to the bumper, and when it bends, the bumper will just crack and all the paint will flake off. We definitely don't want that, especially on such a nice expensive car like this. So we're gonna bulldog that. And also, this side skirt is brand new plastic, so we're gonna have to bulldog this. And like I said earlier, we are going to bulldog all these sides. Pretty much the whole car we're gonna bulldog. So I'm gonna fix those spots and I'll get back to it, and I'll let you guys see how the bulldog turns out. Okay, so check this out. All the rock chips are repaired. I actually found a couple more over here. And right there was a couple. Turns out this wasn't even chip or a scratch. It was actually I don't even know, some sort of goo was on there, but we're ready. We got our Bulldog. I'm using my DeVilbiss, I don't know, however the heck you say it, DV1s, base coat gun, clear coat gun. Check these things out, man. They still look almost brand new. I've already done so many paint jobs with them, but you take care of your equipment, it's gonna take care of you. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and throw down some Bulldog on this and then go from there. Okay, so I got all the base coat laid down. Everything's looking beautiful. Very nice transition here. And a very nice transition here. So I did run into a huge issue. It was reacting. I literally had to sand this hood down. I don't know if you guys could see that in the time lapse, but it was just a huge nightmare. And I'm not sure what it was from. We did clean it and everything. I mean, the Bulldog laid down beautifully, but it was just happening in a lot of spots. I was able to save the car though, and we're just gonna have to sand this down and repaint it tomorrow. Not a big deal. It's just a bumper. And then I didn't even want to try the side skirt, so just wanted to at least get the car done, and I got it looking beautiful. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start laying down the clear coat, and we're gonna see how this thing goes. And once it gets done, I'm gonna get my grandpa in here and we're gonna get his reaction. So hopefully I do a good job. That way he'll be happy. So let's get this thing cleared. Alright guys, so I got this thing painted. I mean, it looks very good, but there is some issues. I don't know why, but I don't know if you can even see it, but on top of this door, for some reason it had a weird reaction, which really sucks, because I mean, everything else was going so smoothly. It was looking very good, and it was the same thing that happened right here. And I'm not sure what it was. We've never had a reaction like that, much less in the clear coat. I mean, and it's weird because it did it in the same two spots right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I think it'll buff out. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that will buff out. And then also it did do it on the hood a little bit right there. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but other than that, overall, I'm really happy with the paint job. The blend went very well. Very nice, smooth transition. Metallic is actually a really hard color to do, but luckily it turned out pretty nice. Same with this door. The transition went very nicely. I'm very happy with the results. So yeah, I mean, that's it. I think my grandpa left, but if he comes back today, I want to get him in here and I want to show him the car and see what he thinks. So let me know down below, guys. Comment what you think that reaction could be. Very weird. Never had anything like that happen. This car was degreased and final cleaned, so it's very odd that some sort of reaction like that would happen, and it happened in the two exact same spots. which it did happen in a couple spots in the hood, and I had to fight it. I mean, it was a whole battle of sanding it and fixing it and cleaning it again. And I mean, it took sanding this down, painting it, sanding the reaction more, painting it, and then finally it stopped. So like, I mean, it was a huge battle. I really didn't want to do that on this bumper. I wanted to at least get the car done today, and you know, I'm really happy I did that because, you know, we got the car done. The car looks amazing. We'll buff out those spots and then that'll be it. So yeah, let's go see if my grandpa came back. All right guys, so unfortunately my grandpa did already head out. I guess he was just tired and he really didn't have nothing to do today because his other car is done. He actually did the brakes on it, so he left. So we'll record his reaction tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we got Gramps out here inspecting it. What's up, boss? He actually wants these rims painted black also. So we're gonna get the car jacked up, put it on blocks, take these rims and put them in the booth and get them painted too. Black or pink? Grandpa, black or pink?
Black.
Black? All right, let's do it. All right, so Gramps done got 2 off. As you can see, every one of them is just scuffed up a little. This one right here is a lot worse. We're gonna have to sand that down with probably a 180 and putty it and then throw some primer on it. Not a big deal. Also, this one's pretty bad, but I mean, nothing that's not fixable, you know. It's not really too bad. This right here can just be filled in. Same with this, and this just be grinded down. I mean, it's gonna be, you're not gonna get this back to original right here, but we can get it where it's not noticeable like we did on the CLS rim. So we're gonna get these 2 off, get them prepped, and then get them painted. Okay, so before we start, we're actually gonna go to the tire shop and get these debeaded. Once you debead them, it'll actually give you room to wrap paint around this lip and properly paint them. So let's get them in the car and head over there. They wanted the carpet to match the steering wheel. Девушка, це можна ставити машину?
Куди?
Туда.
Став. На руль?
Да.
Не хочу я. Так, зараз щось треба.
Gramps ain't trying to mess up the whip, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put down that. We're gonna get the other 2 up in here, take them to the tire shop, get them slicked in, looking nice. Hey, we need 4 tires debeaded. Just debead. We're painting them?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow? It's gonna be quick, man. Look, he's gonna go get him. My shoulder's messed up.
Why?
I was boxing someone yesterday. Messed it up.
Really?
Angie's little brother.
He beat you up?
No,
13-year-old beat him up. Really?
Yeah. No, I did an awkward punch and it like twisted my shoulder. Like I felt something grind in there, dude. It hurt so bad.
What time you got in a fight and broke his hand?
Oh, really? Yeah, it's called the boxer's fracture. You see my knuckle right there?
I got in a fight once too.
Really?
I miss his head. See this?
Yeah. You missed his head? You hit a wall?
Yeah, I hit the wall, man. My hand went.
Did you at least bust a hole in the wall?
Yeah, I bust the hole, man. That's why this. I think so. Look at this. I never heard of that. You never told me that. Missed his head in the wall.
Missed his head in the wall.
Yeah, I missed his head. Like, bam.
That's funny.
Go up to Grandpa, man. What are you doing?
My shoulder's messed up, bro. I can't carry nothing. What are you doing? Compressor?
Gotta change the compressor on this junk. You paint it back the same color?
Black.
Black, all black?
All black. You know what they say, Juan? Once you go black, you don't go back. All right, good to go tires. Hooked us up. They stay hooking us up. If you're ever in the area, you need some tires, Tennessee, go to Good to Go. Mr. Juan did it for free. Thank you, Juan. All right, so we're gonna get started. I think I'm gonna 180 this. I think that'll be fine. 180 and some primer, and we'll get this looking right. and putty it and then prime these things. So let's get it done. Alright guys, so check this out. We got the rims looking amazing. All the imperfections are out. And I think my grandpa's going to be really happy with them. Now all that's left to do is actually just wet sand these. And once I wet sand them, I'll get the tires taped up again like I did earlier. And we can get them up inside the booth and hit them with some gloss black. Get them painted. That way tomorrow they'll dry and we can get them on the car. So let's go ahead and get these prepped for paint. Alright, so the rims are done. They look very nice. I'm really happy with the results. And my grandpa's coming. He's right there actually. He's about to see the rims. What do you think?
Very good.
Very good?
Yeah. That's a master. Великий master.
He says I'm a master.
Смотри.
Yeah, you can't even see where they're scratched. I'm really happy with the results.
Oh, yeah.
Ви бачили, де вони поцарапані?
Не бачу. Красив, як же, він спеціаліст великий.
А ти що?
Alright guys, so just like that, the rims are done and they're looking spectacular. I'm really happy with the results. So we're gonna let these dry up and that'll be it for this video guys. But I am actually going to my buddy's house to look at a new build. It's actually a Honda S2000. Like my other Honda S2000, you know, he's selling it for a really good deal and I'm thinking, you know, it might be worth it. So I'm gonna head over there and check it out and maybe it will be a nice build for the channel. So let's go over there. Alright, so we just pulled up to this S2000. This is my buddy Eric.
Nice to meet you guys.
He's got a sick WRX over there. But yeah, so he showed me this car on Snapchat and I've really been wanting to come over here and look at it. It's very clean. My favorite thing about it is completely stock, because I would want to just restore it, you know.
Literally.
That would be my goal, just
this
to...
thing is like a barn find, really. It looks like a barn find.
Yeah, there's only one issue. It does not have a motor, yeah. Well, he actually has the motor, but it's in pieces, which kind of worries me, not knowing what I'm getting into. I do have a second motor, but he actually wanted to buy that motor.
Yeah, I wanted to buy it at first, but Subi, Miata, I got just too many cars, and it's just, you know, I'd like
Yeah.
it to go to a better home, and Mark's the guy for S2 case.
Yeah, so I don't know, I'm hoping maybe... Is there any way I could go look at the motor?
Yeah, he closes at. We can go. He closes at 6. And I got.
No, probably not today, but like maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'll hit him up if you want. I could just tell him that you'll be on the way.
What do you guys think? Should I buy this thing? What year is it again?
2001.
2001, 125,000 miles, somewhere in that range. I mean, I would repaint the whole thing because you'd have to blend all these panels, you know, for it to match. Maybe re-clear these, or maybe just replace them. But I mean, overall it's pretty clean. There's like barely, I just see like a dent there, a dent, huge dent there. I don't know, they put a little too much force putting this emblem on.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what that's from, but
Stock exhaust, I think.
nice. Yeah, I mean, if I were to buy this thing, I would want to just completely restore it, put a new top on it, paint job. It's just that motor scares me, dude.
Literally.
Dude, that could be expensive. Because I mean, I wouldn't want to use my motor in this car, you know. I really want to sell it.
Original motor. But if anything, if it's the block, like if it's the block, do you think that's fixable? Is the block can be replaced, or is it? Or is that
Wait,
tough?
is the block messed up?
No, but like in case, like he told me like it could be the block, but he doesn't know because the way that they pulled it. Well, I don't think they know what they're doing. I don't even know if they know the problem.
I mean, I do actually. Now that I think about it, I have a extra block, just the block. I don't have the motor, but
right.
so I don't know. I mean, I'd have to look at that motor. But guys, comment down below if you think I should get this car. I mean, I think it's nice. He's asking 10K for it.
Reasonable, could be lower, you know. You never know.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna look at the market and throw you an offer.
For
See
sure.
what you think. But if you guys would want to see this on the channel, let me know. Comment down below. Alright guys, what do you think about the S2000? Just comment down below. Man, I really want that thing. I'm honestly thinking about buying it. You know, I'm gonna throw him an offer and I think he'll take it. And first I want to go look at that motor and see what's going on with it. Maybe if it's worth it, I'll buy it, maybe not. But I mean, it would be nice to have a AP1. You know, I heard a lot of good things about the AP1. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the vlog style, and I am using a GoPro, so if the sound was messed up or anything, let me know down below. I do have a microphone that I could actually hook up to this thing and put it onto my little stand here, and I think it'd work great. So, you know, give me some feedback down below. I really like the vlogging style. You know, my brother Ben is actually doing it on his channel, and I want to do it too. I think it's gonna make content much easier to make because we really don't have to focus on, you know, like Ben said, you know, acting. So let me know, guys. Comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. If you want, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to stick around and see more content, maybe even see me restore that AP1 right there. And also drop a like, give us some feedback. It really helps the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate all the love and support you guys give, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.